somebody. We can't hear you now, so save your wasted breath and the selfishness of it. I can't hear you. We can't hear you now. Death is only dark, the destroy and the restart. I can't hear you. The truth, I tell you.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part. Are you? Join the mobile infantry and save the world. Service guarantees citizenship.
Good morning. I'm just back. I found that video. I'm going to animate something over the top of that, I think. Maybe put some masks on them. That's funny. I love it. Probably get done on Facebook for putting that on. But here you go. We're testing the waters. We're just doing whatever we like. Whatever we like. And we're here. Having fun, taking names. Oh yeah. It's all good. Let me just see if this thing's working. Seems a bit dodgy on the Facebook side this morning. But hello, how we doing? So I saw an advert by the NHS today saying that any of the bars and restaurants and stuff that are open tomorrow will have to take people's phone numbers and names so that if an outbreak does break out, you will be informed. And I thought, I didn't know that. Are you doing I'm doing my part. I am going to do my part. I'm going to stay in like a good person. Like a good, sensible person. There's a story I can tell you about this. So when I was a kid back in Northern Ireland, when I was a very young kid, the 12th of July was something that we kind of, you just got involved with because, you know, it was a family affair during the day and it just got a bit riotous at night. 12th of July is the marching season, like 2 weeks before and after, or before, the marching season in Northern Ireland. And when we were very young kids, we used to go out to the marches and stuff because that's just what you did. And it didn't matter what religion we were. My next door neighbour was Catholic and we were Protestant, and we all sat down the end of the road and we watched some bands walking past. It was lovely. That's what you did. And then when you get old enough to know what the stuff's about, you're like, maybe not so much. And then when I became a teenager and got into, I was a bit of a mettler, the 12th of July was not a time when you went outside. You just didn't go outside because everyone was drunk in the street, having a good time. And if you looked any way different at all, you were picked on quite substantially. So me and my friends we would stay in our house and just, run to the shop early in the morning or very, very late at night. Or maybe just someone would drive to a garage or something, petrol station or whatever. But you did not go out on the streets looking any way different around that period. And I just feel like we're having the 12th of July now here in the UK, all around the UK. If you're in any way against crowds or, people in general, now is the time to stay at home. I mean, you can support your local businesses still if that's your thing by ordering stuff. But yeah, I don't want to go outside. It's not a fun place at the moment. People are crackers, like really crackers. There's a lot of cars. There's way more cars than normal because no one's getting buses or tubes. There's cars everywhere and everyone's in a right old mood and they just want to let loose, don't they? So I'm not going outside for a while. I can tell you that now. And it just reminds me of when I was a kid. Not going outside around the 12th of July. Which is next week. Obviously. As you do. I've been on for 5 minutes and haven't sung a song yet. I'm going to do, what am I going to do? Hello, good morning Peter and Rick who are joining us this morning. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. If you're over on YouTube, I can see your comments if you want to make them. You can join the conversation. It's all good. I can add a chat box to the screen It's just that we haven't had anybody on YouTube for forever, for really at all. So I don't add the chat box unless it's viable. Rick, is my stuff synced up this morning? I feel I spent some time doing the sync up, but it seems to be a lot quicker off my camera computer this morning than it was before. So I've kind of sunk. I hope I've synced everything up. I hope everything is sunk up, yeah. I'm gonna do, what am I doing today? I'm gonna do Blackwater first. So let's just get that done, shall we? I wrote this. If any of us mattered, there wouldn't be so many lives dictated by so few. If any God had ever loved us, sure he'd stop this and protect us. He'd never leave all our lives down to you. As black water rushes in, life flushes out. The frozen night devours all we are. I have no idea what's coming, but we all feel it sinking in. The madness that has led this dance so far. Is breaking, it's tearing us apart. Can you feel it fall away? The bulk is breaking, it's tearing us apart. Can you feel it fall away? Yeah. As black water rushes in, life flushes out. The frozen night devours all we are. I have no idea what's coming, but we all feel it sinking in. The madness that has led this dance so far. It's tearing us apart. Can you feel it all away? The bulk is breaking down. It's tearing us apart. Can you feel it all away? Yeah. As black water rushes in, life flushes out. The frozen night devours all we are. I have no idea what's coming, but we all feel it sinking in. The madness that has led this dance so far. Thank you very much. Ryan's telling me that my main camera is off, so I'm going to fix that. I do apologize. It means every camera needs to be fixed. This is a pain in the butt, because I fixed all of this before it came online. Believe me, I did. I spent 15 minutes getting these filters ready, getting all this done. It's not the camera that needs doing. It's the sound needs some properties. No. It's the sound that needs done. Where is it? Audio properties. That's what I'm looking for. Advanced audio properties. I'm hiding myself behind this microphone so you don't notice. So I had that 1,000 milliseconds. Okay. So this should be. Have you tried swearing? Thank you, Colin. So I'm assuming this is back in sync now. Are we in sync on this camera and this audio? In which case, this will be out of sync. Yeah, the other camera's out of sync now. But I can fix that because I've got a filter on it. Yeah. I was trying to get these to work together, but they're not working together for some reason. Okay, so that should be everything is with each other. Jack Skylark has joined us on Instagram. The guys from Birthmark Sound have joined us on Instagram. Good morning, Instagrammers. I'm looking down here, but you know, it's only because my screen's there. Mr. Wallace in the house. I spent hours last night getting drunk with Mr. Colin Wallace and friends, talking about retro games and 80s movies. And that was what was that film? Strange Days. We're gonna watch Strange Days for next Thursday night. I'm excited. I'm excited, Colin. I'm excited. Drop your link down there, your Twitch link, Colin, or Kwang's Twitch link in there, and other people can join us next Thursday night. Amazing. Abigail's with us. Darren's with us. Ryan, Peter, all the food groups. Hello, everyone. Rick's saying, visiting Derry a few years ago was quite an eye-opener to the religious divide in Northern Ireland. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what this... I mean, I've been out for 20 years, so I can't really say anything. Yeah. It's probably different now. Ryan, is my cam... Is this better? Are we in sync yet? Are we in sync today? Both cameras should now be in sync with each other, but I'm sure they're not. But there we go. There you go, there's Twitches, the Kwang's Twitch. Come and join us for some retro game talk and hitty sci-fi movie. It's like a movie club, isn't it? Movie club. It's a movie club. Thursday night movie club. Oh yeah. I'm thinking, Colin, that if you want to use my electric music in your background, I can probably take off the fingerprinting for YouTube and just make it stream safe. I don't think it's stream safe because it's fingerprinted for YouTube and Facebook, I think. It's published on Amazon and Twitch. Amazon owns Twitch, so I don't know if they'll black you out for it. I mean, they might mute you out. I'm not entirely sure, but I think my album's fine for Twitch because it doesn't mute me out. You know, it doesn't mute other people out when they have played my stuff as well, like on their channel. So I think we're all right. So you could probably use mine. I can get you some instrumentals for your channel if you want, or I can just write you something new. You can have something off the new album. Amazing. Whatever you like. I'll do whatever you want, to be fair. Colin very rightly said to me a number of years ago that I should just give up my music for TV and film folks. And you know what? You were right, Colin. You were right. For streamers, TV folks and all that, you were right. I should listen to you. I didn't listen to you back then, but I'm listening to you now. So I'm going to make all my music available because, you know, that's just the way of it. That's the way of the world. Abby is giving me an orange, a lemon, and a strawberry because we're doing a fruit salad today. A bit of fruit in the chat. Amazing. If you're on YouTube, just come on and join the conversation. I mean, it's all up here. Even if you're joining after the fact, it's all good. We can see your comments. We see it. All of this is amazing, yeah. I'm assuming... I'm just going to have to assume I'm back in sync now. Am I in sync? In sync with this camera and this mic? Maybe just what I see, these two cameras are now out of sync, but they should be in sync with each other because I've knocked everything back a second, so kind of hoping that worked out. What should we play next? Hey! Let's play The Escape, sure, because we're doing some fingerprinting. Jack Skylark the second over on Instagram is saying, sounds good to me, babes. Oh, Mason, thank you very much. Sounds good to me, babes. We started doing Northern Irish accents in our house just because it's funny. It's bloody funny. It's just funny. Are you guys going to go out tomorrow? Are you guys running to the nearest pub tomorrow? We were just chatting that when I was a kid around the 12th of July, if you were alternative, you did not leave the house. You did not leave the house. Because the folks were out drinking on the streets and having a merry old riot and all sorts. And if you were Northern Irish and you had anything that looked slightly different, made you stand out from the crowd in any way whatsoever, you did not go out over the 2 weeks before the 12th of July. So I feel like I'm just reliving my childhood now, aren't I? I'm starting a band. I'm writing sci-fi comic books. I didn't do that as a kid. I should have done that. I should have been doing that as a kid. Getting back into sci-fi. Playing music. It's like I'm 15 again, to be honest. Can't go outside. It's too hot and it's too dangerous. That's really weird. Nope, on the pub front. Okay, good. That's right. I'm doing my part. Are you doing yours? Let's have the video again. I like the video.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part. Are you? Join the mobile infantry and save the world. Service guarantees citizenship.
Yeah, Colin, you should definitely be doing that film on your cheesy list. That's great. Although it isn't 80s, is it? And it's purposely cheesy, but it's a great film. I love it. Streaming is the new pub. It is the new pub. It is the new pub. Speaking of that, tonight I've got a acoustic request show for the Upper Norwood Library Hub, but I'm also going to be streaming on Creature Sounds Facebook page over in Swansea. So we'll be on this channel, there, and 2 music venues channels. How about that? Love it. Love it. No pub, says Jack. Got me trees to choppy chop, he says. Without context, Jack, that might seem a bit weird. But Jack is a tree choppy chopper. By trade, that's what he does. So that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Abby and Rick, you should join us on a Thursday night over on the channel, which is in the chat. Quang DX on Twitch, where Colin sat in a kigu last night, and they just talked about a film that they watched, and then we talked about games and other such things, and I guess they're going to play retro games and whatnot. I'll put it on the list. There's no limit to the films we can watch in Film Club. Yeah. I'll tune in tonight. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's cool. You need a funky name for your film club, because obviously Quang's doing lots of different stuff, so you need something funky for your film club name. Thursday night something or others. I don't know. What am I, a punny linguist? No. Alright, let's do our last song and then we're out. I've got another live stream to do for the library soon. What am I doing? I'm doing Escape. Nope. Let's get into it first. There we go. Forgot what song was playing for a while there. Not in the middle of the perfect storm, this solar winds drive this battered ship on. Lies protected with them paper bows, the only thing between us and the dry. No, us and the dry. Steel yourselves well to the coming afraid. With all guns grace, they might let us get away. But we'll never go home. Nothing more exists of the world we used to know. No, we'll never go away. now we're on our own. After all we've lost, and now we're on our own. Made us believe in a perpetual war. We had no idea they let the wolf in the door. When they attacked, they came on quick, leaving only us few to escape on the shale. No escape on the shale. Steel yourselves well to the coming afraid. With any luck, we'll make it out of this okay. But we'll never go home. Nothing more exists of the world we used to know. No, we'll never going home. Everything we've loved, and now we're on our own. Everything we've lost, and now we're all alone. We're never going home. We're never going home. We're never going home. From this point, we're on our own. Colin is saying we went with movie club. The first rule of movie club: no talking during movie club. It's kind of hard when it's a chat show, bruv. I actually have a story about Colin, Mr. Wallace there, which is Death and Gloria involved. Not many people know this, but all Death and Gloria's stories start off with a chat with Mr. Wallace, because he is awesome. Basically, I have an idea for a sci-fi story, and I go to I take Colin out for a night. I get him drunk, and I talk over my stories with him, and he tells me loads of ideas. And then from that, I write this comic. So both of them, the Death and Gloria stories, have started off with a conversation with Mr. Wallace. Yeah, so that was the first album. And Mr. Wallace, you'll be glad to know that the comic for the second album, of which we talked about while swing dancing, blues dancing, actually, I believe it was, is finished. The comic is finished. We're just waiting on some colouring to be done, and I've already started animating it. And this year, I'm animating it myself because I don't have any money. So we talk over a number of scenarios, and then I choose the one that fits best to the premise, basically. So I have the recording of that somewhere. I think I saved it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I did. Of our conversation in that pub, as part of the how we create a story. So there you go. Mr. Wallace is responsible a tiny bit, quite a bit, for helping me percolate my ideas for sci-fi comics. So if you have the need of that, he is a good man to go to, and he should be charging. Of course he won't for me, because I'm not advertising his wares. I hope. Don't charge me. But at some point, Mr. Wallace, we should get together and talk about the other 7 ideas for comics I have. So Colin, also drop in your Twitter and all your links in there, big lad, and let everyone else follow you, because you're a very interesting individual. And he does a lot of LARPing and role play stuff, and I don't know, whatever it is you play. Yep, he's a story-icon. Yeah. There's a fish in the percolator. Oh dear, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. I'd love to stay on and chat for sure. Colin, just drop your links in. If I come off chat before your links are dropped in, we'll just drop them in every time. I mean, anytime a Death and Gloria live set is happening, you are allowed to drop your links in. I fully encourage everyone who follows me. Nobody follows me. Anyone who comes on here for the ride does come and join us and drops in their links and whatnot. For anyone who will obviously be confused, what Colin has just dropped in there that looks like someone's password is his Twitter account. Oh, and most stuff. Okay, so just go and join him wherever you find your social media content. Alrighty, I'm gone. Have a nice day. And let's all. I might come on tomorrow morning. I might just come on tomorrow morning, just because I might. I don't like to wear myself out too early in the morning on a Saturday, but we'll see how we go. I definitely will be on Twitch tomorrow, doing some animations and working out some new songs for the electric set, and building some ideas with lights and whatnots. But we'll do that tomorrow. All right.